Hi guys, so I'm doing this really soft kind of dusty rosy look for you guys for my first prom tutorial. If you guys want to see how I created it, please keep on watching. Alright you guys, I'm gonna start off with my eyelids. I already did my brows off camera, but you can always check down below in the description box. I have a link to my brow playlist so you guys could check out all the different brow styles that I've done over the years. I'm also gonna go in and prime my lid using my LA Girl Pro Primer in the shade Nude and just blend it out using my finger. Alright you guys, I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever palette number 4. This is their palette 9 Auto Shadow palette, and I'm going to use this first shade. It's called M546, and just blend this into my transition area using my E40 brush from Sigma. Then I'm gonna go in with this other shade called M42, well M842, and I'm using my E45 brush from Sigma, which is a crease tapered brush, and I'm just gonna blend this into my crease with that first shade. Then I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush to blend them all together. Alright you guys, now once I have that blended out, I'm gonna add a bit of this shade. It's called M620. I'm just gonna blend that out and just blend out the edges of my transition shade. Now going in with another artist palette, this one's number 3. I'm gonna go in with the shade ME512, which is a shimmery shade. I'm just gonna pat this onto my lid using a shadow brush. This brush is from Coastal Scents. Then I'm gonna go back in with that beautiful kind of grape color, not like the typical purple grape, you know, shadows that we get, the grapes that you can buy from the store. That's what this color reminds me of. Now for glitter, I'm using my Lock and Key glitter from Hard Candy. It comes in a set of 2. I believe the other one's red. And I'm using some e.l.f. glitter primer to prime my lid, which, you know, has a sticky texture to it, so it holds on to glitter well. And I'm just patting that on and then patting on the glitter on top of that to hold it in place. You can also use clear eyeshadow eyelash glue if you wanted to. For wing liner, I'm using my NYC liquid liner, and I'm just gonna create my wing. You guys know I love me a sharp wing. Right now I'm gonna do some research and see if I could find a replacement for my favorite liquid liner, because the company is shutting down, you know, production of this liner and I guess most of their other products. I added some of my Benefit roller lash mascara. Then I'm gonna go in with these beautiful lashes from Pure. They're in the style Flirt. They've been my favorite for a couple of weeks now. But I promise you guys, next video I'll use different lashes. I'm gonna add a bit of concealer under my eye area and just blend this out using my finger, and I'm also gonna set it so it doesn't move or it doesn't affect my eyeshadow once I apply it. Then I'm gonna prime right under my lower lashes and just blend it out using my finger, and I'm gonna go back in with that blending shade that I use for my transition area. It's called 546 M546, and I'm just using the same tapered brush to apply it. Then I'm going in with a smaller detailer brush with that grape shade and applying this right under my lower lashes just to kind of give it a transitioned look from dark to light. I'm also going to line my waterline using my black Aqua XL liner from Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to go in and add my mascara. Alright you guys, I'm going to put a good amount of mascara on my lower lashes because they seem very thin, so this mascara gives me a little bit of help, but at least 3 coats. Alright, and that is it for the eye look, you guys. I hope you like it. You know, I wanted to do something really pretty, sparkly for prom. Now for the face, I'm going to prime my face using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Make sure you apply your moisturizer and stuff like that prior to doing this. You guys do know that this is a tutorial, so usually I go nowhere when I'm done filming. I'm usually just home. Okay, so I'm also going to do some color correcting with this correcting concealer from Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to set that in place using some of my Ben 9 Neutral Set Powder. And I'm using Makeup Forever's Y455 and Y505 foundations to mix together to create a you know, a perfect shade for me, because one is too light and one is too dark, so I mix them 50-50. Then I'm gonna go in and blend out my foundation using a damp sponge. This one is from Real Techniques. You can get these in Walmart, Ulta, online, all over the place, but please be careful. Make sure you get them from a place that has easy return policies, because you can get a hit or miss with these. You know, some of them feel really weird, some of them the texture is off, some of them don't even swell up when they get wet, they don't absorb the water at all. So definitely get it somewhere where you can return it if it doesn't feel right. Okay, I do have a couple of duds, but this one is good. Alright, you guys, so as you can see, I finished putting on my foundation and I set around my mouth area after correcting it with some Makeup Forever orange corrector. I'll put the name of it down below. And I also used Makeup Forever concealer this time. I actually used two concealers to mix them half and half. I'll put the names of them down below in the description box. And I just used my finger to apply it in a small triangular shape. I'm just going to blend it out using my sponge. Please, guys, do remember, you do not have to use the brands or products specifically that I use. Use what you have and it will come out the same way, okay? You do not have to go out there and buy Makeup Forever and all of this stuff. You can use the same products you have to create the same exact look. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set under my eye area, and I'm going to set my bridge part of my nose. And I'm going to go in with my favorite contouring powder, which is from L'Oreal. This one is in the shade Cocoa, and I'm just going to use this flat top brush. It's from Sonia Kashuk. I have so many brushes, I almost like had lost like a little kind of memory there of who this brush belongs to. And I'm just going to go in and blend out my contour. This is just going to bring the shape and color back to my face that the foundation and concealer has taken away, and just warm up the skin. Contouring and highlighting and all of those things are definitely options. You do not have to do them, but if it is prom night, you know, you want to go all out if you want to. You want to be extra glam if you want to. There's some girls that like to be neutral, but me, I personally will be all glammed up. Alright, but as you guys can see, I'm using that same brush to contour my nose, and this is just to put the shape of my nose back where it belongs because the foundation took it away. And for blush, I'm using Makeup Geeks Pressed Blush in the shade Desire. It's a gorgeous color, you guys, and I'm just going to apply some of this to my cheeks, and I'm going to reapply a bit of that blending shadow underneath my lower lashes, and a bit of mascara to darken up my lashes again, because a bit of that powder kind of made them look dusty. For highlight, I'm using this Pro Fusion highlight from Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to highlight my cheekbone area. All the products that I didn't list their names right away, the names will be listed down below in the description box, you guys. I'm also going to highlight my Cupid's bow area as well. Then I'm going to go in with this beautiful lipstick from Makeup Geek. I bought this a few months ago, and I think I got this around Black Friday, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But it was a while ago. And this one is in the shade Tomboy. It's a beautiful color, you guys. Such a gorgeous color. I think this will look beautiful on pretty much anyone. I'm just going to apply that all over the lips. It's really moisturizing, gives you that matte look but without that drying feeling. So I really like that about it. My only thing is that the amount you get, you don't really get a lot. So that's my only thing. But if you guys want to, you can definitely check out my affiliate link down below for Makeup Geek if you decide to purchase it. It will be appreciated if you purchase it through that link, but that's totally up to you. You can always go to the site directly and make your purchases. I'm going to go in now and clean up around my mouth area using my foundation that I mixed just to make it look a bit sharper, and I'm going to add some powder to set this in place so it doesn't move. And get ready to fix this hair because I have my hair braided up and I'm putting on a new wig that I made. I'm going to do like a little quick review on this hair soon for you guys. I'm going to put on that wig, put on my gel, and just kind of stick it in place. It's just fun sometimes to really, you know, experiment with different hair colors and textures and stuff like that when it comes down to wearing wigs. It's one of my favorite things about them. Alright, now I'm going to set my face using my favorite setting spray from Makeup Forever. And I'm just going to spray this all over. And then I'm going to take off my headband. This kind of helps hold down the frontal so that it dries properly. It sticks some of the hair, but you can always fix that by combing it back. It looks like I'm being rough, but I promise you guys I'm being real gentle, okay? I'm gonna use my 1-inch curling iron to kind of take that hair off my forehead. I don't want it to lay flat. I'm just gonna add a bit of dark or black eyeshadow to the lace right there, because the lace is a bit light and I didn't cut it as short as I wanted to. For some reason I left it a bit longer, but I do plan on cutting it, so probably in my next video, if I'm wearing the same unit, it will be cut shorter, so it's gonna be less visible. Alright, so now I'm just gonna use a curling iron to style my hair, and I have it on a kind of like a medium setting, not too hot, because I don't want to damage my hair. You know, this is human hair, so you do want to take care of it and treat it, you know, the way you would treat your own hair. So this prolongs the life of hair. If you take care of your hair properly, whether it be a wig or your own hair, it will, you know, extend the quality of that hair. So as you guys can see, I'm kind of clipping my hair the opposite way. This is going to be beneficial because once I take the clip off and I flip it the other way, it's going to kind of give me a volume under there. You see that? So without even adding hairspray, I already have the volume because I clipped it the opposite way. So it cooled down the opposite way. I'm going to use the curling iron to flatten out my part a bit, but not touching my lace because you don't want to burn the lace up. And I'm just going to add just one more curl in there and then add in some hairspray to keep the style in place. I like to use a Suave hairspray. It works really well. It's cheap, but it works, so I really like it. You get a lot in a can. And as you guys could see, I'm doing the same thing. I'm spraying the hair and letting it dry the opposite way and then flipping it back over. And this way I get that volume that I'm going for, okay? But I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I hope you get some inspiration from it. Alright, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button, and I'll see you guys all in another video very soon. Love you guys. Bye.